Welcome to the Tattoo Room Unfiltered. I'm the host with the most, Devon Leroy. Today I got my homeboy DJ Double L in the building. He one of the coldest DJs in the world right now, man. Y'all better tap in tune with him. And he gonna tell y'all about himself and how he got established in his DJ world. And we just gonna have us a nice little conversation today. How you doing today,
I'm
famo?
good, big dog. How
Yes,
you
sir.
feeling,
Yes,
Cam?
sir. Pretty good, man.
It's
So,
good to
first-
be here. Appreciate
Yes,
you
sir.
for having me, man. Appreciate
For sure,
you for having me.
The first question I ask everybody is just where you from? You know what I'm saying? What city you was born in and raised in?
Born and raised in Chicago, man. Cabrini Green.
Okay, for sure.
One of the illest neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Close to the heart, you know what I'm saying? I rep it to the fullest, man.
Yeah, that's where the killers is made.
Man, you hear me? Born and raised, man.
Yeah,
That's
for sure,
one.
for sure.
Man, I love it.
Yeah, what was
You know.
life like in the Greens, man?
I mean, it was, you know how, to us, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know how, like, the world, you know, the media and everything, it portrays it like it was such a bad neighborhood. But a kid coming up, we didn't see all of the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, like the media portrayed. Like it was love, man. It was fun. It was family. It was, you know what I'm saying, community. Like we had a ball, man. We had the after school programs. We had the free sports and stuff like that, man. So it was all love, man. It wasn't as bad as people would make it seem, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was kind of my experience too in the city. A lot of the gangs that they said, it was mostly community stuff. You know what I'm saying? They had the programs, the after school programs, like sponsoring the food drives and stuff like that. You know, and then the change came when everybody started going to jail.
Right.
And
Like
then, you know,
like
that
even
shit got bad.
I can remember now, man. Like even, you know what I'm saying, some of the bigger, you know, some of the head gang members and everything. Like I can remember right now, like man, like they would pull up. The ice cream truck would be out there, or the candy truck would be out there, and they just tell all the kids, "Come on over here, come on, get what you want. Just get a dude on the candy truck, a wad of money, but like just give them what they want, man. You know what I'm saying? Like and things like that, they never see. You know what I'm saying? They never, you know what I'm saying? They don't talk about stuff like that. All they want to talk about is what the bad stuff that happened in those neighborhoods, man. But man, growing up in Cabrini, I don't. It's funny because my cousin just posted something similar to that. He said, "Man, I don't think I'd be the same person if I didn't grow up in Cabrini."
Yeah, that's how I feel, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love growing up in the city.
I couldn't imagine growing up somewhere else. I couldn't.
Yeah. So what made y'all come out here? What made you come out this way?
I actually moved out here because, well, two reasons. One, I needed to get away from the city. I needed to get away from the city because I started getting myself into some trouble and stuff like that, man. And I just realized when my first daughter was born, I just realized like I can't keep going down this road. You know what I'm saying? So me and I ended up moving out here because I ended up getting a job out here after I graduated school. I ended up getting a job out here as a morning show producer for 102.3 XLC.
Yeah, 102.3.
Yeah, I ended up getting a job as a morning show producer out here.
For sure.
So that was kind of me chasing my radio dream.
Yeah.
So I ended up coming out here, and that was 2006, 2007. Around there is when I first came out here, and I've been out here ever since, man.
Yeah, how you like the job at the radio station?
Oh, I loved it, man. I loved it.
Yeah, for sure.
I loved it. If it was up to me, I'd still be there.
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, so let me tell you what happened. Right? I gotta sit up for this one. So I was producing the morning show.
Yeah.
And there was a situation where there was part of the morning show where the guy would call in and give us like the stocks and everything. Like he would read the stocks off and everything. And during that moment, I had to transfer from the morning show host to the stock guy or whatever. Yeah. So he would call in, and he called in one day, and I guess something was going on with the phone.
Yeah.
And I heard him say something over the phone, and it kind of pissed me off when he said it. So I was like, and I didn't say it to him, but I thought I had I cut my mic off, and I was like, this mother, acting like he don't hear me, and woo. The whole time they recorded the whole thing, and it was broadcasted over the air, man.
Oh my God, man, that's gonna get you up out of there, man.
Hey, look, and then I'm talking about the next one because I was doing the morning show, so I had to be there like 5:30 in the morning. The show started at 6. That next morning, I ain't even make it on air. Like,
Damn,
they was like, hey, come here, let me holler at you for a second. I'm like,
So they put you in the office.
They pulled me in the office and it was over with. And then after that, man, like, that was really one of the only radio jobs that was available up here, so I could stay in the area of Chicago. Yeah. Outside of like when I did my internship with WGCI and everything like that. And after that, it was like I guess I kind of like phased out of the radio and everything like that, man. But I would have loved to, you know what I'm saying, been able to stay in that and continue to do radio.
Yeah, it's a pretty big company, 102.3. Yeah. Yeah, I think they in Gurney Mills now.
Yeah, they is. Yeah, I just saw that. I didn't know that at first, but I just saw that.
For a couple years.
And I'm like, and I was thinking, I'm like, I might go back up there and try to talk to them and holler at them and see what I can get, see if I can get back in it. Because I would love to do radio, man.
Yeah, because I think, because I tried to talk to them before too, but they wouldn't let me in the door like that. But like they just, for the area that they in, if they tailor, they halfway there, like they play the Taylor Swifts and stuff. But if they put a little more hip hop and stuff, they get a lot more listeners.
Oh yeah, and that's what, and I think it would take for I think it would take for more than just one person to go up there and present it to them. You know what I'm saying? If we was able to go up there and present to them a show, you know what I'm saying, or present to them like some facts or anything of what, like that kind of demographic, how that kind of demographic could help them. Yeah, I think they'll be more willing to at least listen. You know what I'm saying?
You got to present them to them way that's gonna help them.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, you can't go in there and just say, look, hey, I could do this. You got to present it to them in a way that, you know what I'm saying, like it'll be more beneficial for them than for us just trying to get on the radio.
Yeah, most
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's possible, you know what I'm saying, if we sat down, if some people sat down and really put a plan together, I think it's possible to at least be able to get to the table and sit down with them and talk to them.
For sure. Yeah, most definitely. So how you get into the DJing? Or is that something that always been part of you?
Music has always been a part of me, man. Like for real. Like I started, anybody know me, I started off as a dancer. Like that was my thing. Like I'm a dancer. Like, I'm a footworker.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna stop right there. You know what I'm saying? Because in Chicago, we footwork. Yeah. You understand what I said? I don't want them thinking like you out here twerking and gyrating everywhere. We footwork in Chicago. It's serious.
Definitely serious. Yeah. It's serious. You know what I'm saying? That's serious.
Yeah.
Like
footwork.
So that's kind of where it all started for me with the music thing. It started with as a dancer, you know what I'm saying? And then I tried my hand at singing a little bit. We had me and a couple of my guys, rest in peace, Carrington. He had actually brought me in to be a part of his singing group when we was in high school. And that lasted a little bit, but that didn't last too long. And then after I got out of high school is when I tried my hand in radio. You know what I'm saying? Did that for a little bit, and then DJing just kind of happened as being a part of the club culture. Doing the promotion. I was doing the promoter, me and my guy Mike, shout out to Mike down in Dallas. We were doing club promotions for a little bit. We was rocking with, we had a whole team of guys that we actually went to college with, who were, we had a whole team, rappers, singers, producers, DJ, like we had a whole conglomerate, hosts, everything, man. So after that, it was just like, that kind of got me into the DJ world and got me interested in DJing and everything like that. And then after the whole radio thing didn't work out, I'm like, let me get into this DJing. And like I said, music has always been a part of me, so it wasn't really a bet, you know what I'm saying, like a hard transition to go into DJing and everything like that. And when I tried it for the first time, I loved it, man. I was I'm like, wait, I could be the reason you dancing? I could be, you know what I'm saying, like I could control the crowd. I could control this. Oh, man. And I fell in love with it, man. And that started off with a nice little, you know, little setup and everything, little $300 setup. It was like one speaker, the little CDJ turntable thing, and
something to get you in the game.
Something to get me in the game, and that was it. That's how it started, man. And I had my first party. It was a 17-year-old birthday party. It was a basement party in North Chicago. It was my first party, and now 10 years later, here I am.
Yeah, for sure. Also, it's been 10 years.
This year will be my 10-year anniversary of DJing.
What's up? So you got anything special for the 10-year anniversary?
I don't, man. To be honest with you, I just realized it was 10 years, probably like a month ago. I'm like,
Because that's what they say. It takes 10 years to start mastering something.
So
you know
I just realized it made 10 years just a couple months ago. So I ain't even had a chance to even try to put nothing together, think of putting nothing together. But I might, man.
Throw a little party or something.
I think I might do something. I think I might do something.
Put them speakers out in the parking
y'all club
lot.
owners or something, y'all. Hey, man, I might have to come holler at y'all.
Yeah, for sure, man. And get a nice little party, 10-year anniversary.
That would be dope.
People come out for that.
That would be dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe you can come broadcast live.
Man, you know. So tell me about this Tilted Crowns you got on, man.
Tilted
I know
Crowns,
that's the clothing line you told me about.
This is definitely my clothing line.
Yeah.
I dropped it. It'll be 3 years now on my birthday, 2020. I dropped the clothing line. I actually started with a clothing line before this one.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out for me. It didn't work out right. I don't know. Maybe that was my learning curve in regards to it. Lurk Life was the original clothing line.
Okay, yeah.
But Tilted Crowns is basically, man, it's a message. You know what I'm saying? It's basically, which is my life, man. No matter where you come from, no matter the circumstances you were born into, you were still born royal, man. You were just born with a tilted crown.
Yeah.
So that was kind of where I came up with it. And we doing pretty well. I actually took a break from it. Just some personal stuff was going on and everything like that. So I kind of took a break from it. But this fall, I'll be back full throttle with it. Dropping some new releases and stuff like that. I'm actually going to be probably pivoting a little bit to make it a more upscale urban brand as opposed to just a, you know what I'm saying, like opposed to just being a t-shirt brand. You know what I'm saying? I make it a little more upscale.
It was that suede with the hat, man.
Hey, man, these official new era joint, new era snapbacks.
That's what I'm saying.
Official new era snapbacks. Hey,
that motherfucker sweet though. It got suede on that bud, bro.
So
that's
yeah,
my
man,
style.
we definitely we gonna be dropping some new stuff. I got a couple new designs. My designer just sent me over one of the new logos. We sitting down right now to come up with a couple more.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna be doing some big things with Tilted Crown soon, man. Gonna be trying to sponsor a few things and try to get back out here, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely loving it.
So what this entrepreneur spirit that you got, is this instilled in the childhood or is this something you developed as you got older?
It's honestly something I developed as I got older, man, because coming up, you know, the entrepreneurial spirit, the thought of being an entrepreneur wasn't taught. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Coming up, we was taught, go to school, get a good job, go to college. You know what I'm
Unless
saying?
you selling drugs.
Then that's just, now that's a whole different.
Yeah, that's a whole different.
Which explains. Never mind. We're not gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But just coming up, that wasn't taught to us, man. So it really took for me to kind of be out here and seeing the world more, you know what I'm saying, and experiencing, talking to different people and meeting different people and kind of changing your circles and stuff like that. And it'll kind of it'll force you to have to change your mindset, you know what I'm saying. So that kind of it forced me to change my mindset a little bit. And honestly, I think the me not doing so well on jobs, like I just get to work and be like, man, I don't want to be here. I can't take this, man. And woo, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of I feel like that kind of was like, maybe I need to be working for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe working for somebody else and making somebody else rich. Like maybe that's just not my you know what I'm saying? That's not my path. Like that's not where I'm supposed to be. So, you know, I dibbled and dabbled in a few things and everything like that to try to see if I could, if the entrepreneurial avenue was for me, and I realized that it was, man. Like it really was.
Yeah,
like don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. As of right now, I still work a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a what they call a part-time entrepreneur, or workpreneur, or whatever the little saying is that they be saying, workpreneur or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong, I still work a 9 to 5. I drive semis right now, but
okay, and I was gonna get my CDLs, man. That ain't that's a smooth job though.
Yeah,
you know it's depending on how you doing it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I do that right now. That's probably gonna lead into another entrepreneurial space. in regards to getting my own truck and something like
that's
that.
what I'm saying. It's still it's still right
so
there.
it's still there. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got to take a different path. Sometimes you got to pivot when you realize some things is not going how you want them to go. You got to pivot and go try new.
And then like for us, they don't really tell us, you know what I'm saying, all the sauce in the game.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? They give us a couple avenues, and then we get stuck trying to go down them avenues.
Right.
I remember maybe like 15 years ago, my grandfather gave me the CDL test, like, and I ain't never go take it. But he had, you know what I'm saying, he owned it, he owned his own truck, and from a kid, that's the only guy I ever knew that had money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he owned his house.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I see how his wife treat him. I see how my grandma treat him. It's always respect. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never home because he got to go places.
Right.
But, like, man, it was always decent. You know what I'm saying? I knew he had some money, though.
And it's crazy you say that because the same thing kind of happened to me, not with my grandfather or anything like that, but one of my guys that he was a few years older than me in my old neighborhood, Rogers Park in the city. He drove trucks, and we was talking, and this had to be, let me see, what's this, 23? I'm going to say probably around 2014, 2013, 14. We was talking, and he was telling me, he's like, man, just go get your CDLs, little bro. Go get your CDLs. Now, this was 10 years ago, and I didn't listen, because, like I said, he didn't really sit me down and, like, talk to me like, man, these are the benefits of what can happen.
What I'm saying.
This is how you
really
can move.
Explaining it the right way.
Now, I will say, I'm seeing the man, he, you know what I'm saying, pulling out the Tesla and everything, pulling out no, it wasn't the Tesla, no, it wasn't the Tesla, it was the, what's the one with the pitchfork as the
the Maserati.
The Maserati.
Yeah.
He pulled out with the Maserati and everything, and he, and so I'm seeing the benefits of it, but I'm not being told the benefits of it. Like I'm not being told, you know what I'm saying? He's not saying like, look, this was
the traveling,
right? You know what I'm saying?
If you like to travel,
he wasn't telling me all of that stuff. So I'm thinking, only thing I was thinking at the time is, man, I got to be on this road. I got to be away from the crib for all this time. I don't know if I could do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he wasn't telling me that, it's a possibility that you can do it and still be home every night. You know what I'm saying? Like there's an avenue for that. When I'm thinking trucking, the only thing I'm thinking is you got to be on the road 2 weeks at a time. You know what I'm saying? A week and a half at a time. And I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Especially with me, this is the time where I'm building my DJ career and stuff like that. You know, I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I can't be gone on Friday, Saturday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Them my prime DJ nights. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be gone during that time. So,
but like if you own the truck though, you could bounce for like a week, 2 weeks. But you're going to make like 30,000, 40,000.
You definitely could make some good money. You know what I'm saying?
You could do that like once every 2 months.
Those weren't things that was told to me. You know what I'm saying?
Again, same thing.
Those weren't things that was told to me.
I'm looking like, man, I ain't finna be driving no truck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be doing that,
oil all on me and
now
shit,
looking back at it now, and you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the money that's being made now. I'm like, man, if I did this 2 years ago, I'd be in a much better situation right now.
One of my older partners, he way old. He probably like damn near 60 now. Shit, he just got like 40 trucks.
Oh man. See?
Yeah, he looking for drivers right now too. So.
Hindsight is 2020, man. That's
how
how I
out
look
on the
at
West Coast.
Oh, okay.
But even still, it's just like man, they just don't tell us about that type of avenue. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty easy. And then you got your passport. You could be going to Canada and Mexico, and your price is double.
That's just
that is
true.
Because that's technically international.
And that's crazy because I just found that out.
Probably
about 4 or 5 months ago. I just found that out.
Like you could be taking Toronto right across the street.
Right.
It's like 8 hours away.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Boom. Come right back.
Didn't even know that until about a few months ago.
Yeah, it's a lot of sauce in them CDLs.
Definitely,
man, I'm definitely looking into getting mine soon too, though.
Yeah, man, it's definitely some sauce for it, man.
Yeah, for sure. So, what's the next plan with that though? For you, said you're gonna get some more trucks.
I'm thinking. Honestly, I don't know right now, man. I'm trying to, as far as the CDLs and the truck driving and everything like that. I'm trying to. Right now, I'm working. I'm using that money to fund the other businesses that me and my wife got, and we going with the things that we doing because we got so much going on, man. We got so much going on from the DJing to the 360 photo booth with Just Face It events. We got the travel businesses with Royal Travel Solutions. She got her Closer to Heaven travel. What else? We got the mobile hookah. Exhale mobile hookahs that we doing now. It's just so much stuff, man.
Yeah, what's the mobile hookahs? What's that?
It's basically just hookahs.
Yeah.
But we what we do is with that is we go out to the clubs and we provide a hookah service to the clubs that aren't allowed to have the hookah services in it, or they don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't provide it themselves. We'll come out and we'll provide the hookah services to the clubs in the club.
Yeah.
You know, people that's in the club and everything like that.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
It's basically, the hookah lounge that we had is basically we taking it on the road.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
That's pretty
Man,
much
you got
how
some
it
ideas
go.
up there,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty much how that
Yes,
goes.
sir. Yeah. So what's your thoughts about what's going on in the country right now as far as like the presidential race? Who you got, Biden, Trump?
I don't know, man. That's one of those. You know what I'm saying. You just pick the best of two evils. You know what I'm saying. At this point,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with Trump.
I mean, the way. Listen, listen.
With Trump, man.
Listen, man. The way things have been going under Biden,
man,
I wouldn't even be mad at somebody because Trump. Hey, y'all can say what y'all want about Trump.
Man,
Trump had the world jumping.
Man,
hey, he might have said a few things that might have pissed us off a little bit.
It was a little
you know
more
what I'm
funny
saying?
when he was in office.
Hey, listen. The economy, from what I've seen, from what I was seeing, the economy seems to have been doing a little better. Now I don't know if it's a case of he benefited from what Barack did, and now Biden is being punished for what he did or whatever. I don't know how, because
I don't know how it go.
You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been a case of Trump just benefited from a lot of stuff that Barack had put in place and wasn't able to execute while he was in office, and then things started to trickle down. And then now, like we all know that Trump went in there and started changing a whole lot of stuff that Barack was doing or was trying to change a lot of stuff. And then now maybe that stuff has trickled down to Bernie. Now that he there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know what Bernie on, man.
But
and we ain't seen Kamala since the election.
I don't even know. I didn't see
we
one
ain't
time.
Seen her since the election.
Shout out to my boy Bernard down in Florida. I just seen him. He actually has a legislation that he's doing right now. I just thought about that because he actually had a picture with Kamala when you just said we ain't seen her.
Okay, yeah, we ain't seen her.
He just seen her not too long ago getting off the plane in Florida. But shout out to my man Bernard. He actually got a dope legislation for fathers' rights going on right now down in Florida.
Okay,
he's trying to get passed. Hopefully he's supposed to be bringing it up here to Illinois. If he do, I need everybody to get out. When y'all see me share it, I need y'all to support that bill, to support that legislation.
What all he got going on with that? Because that's important. I got one of my homies just asked me about that, trying to get his kids.
That's it's actually a child support bill or something in regards to that. I don't know the specifics of it. I'm actually supposed to be. I want to holler at him and kind of get the specifics of it because if I'm going to be promoting, I need to know exactly what what it's about.
Sure,
and he has broken it down to me, but I just don't remember at this point, right now at this moment.
For sure.
But definitely, we can talk at a later date. And I'll get that information to you in regards to exactly what the bill and what the legislation is saying and what he's pushing for. But it's definitely something positive and something for the fathers in regards to custody, in regards to child support, in regards to things of that nature. So I'll definitely let you know once I get all of the information and we can
we'll present it out for everybody again. Because it's big, man. A lot of guys don't know their rights.
Yes.
Basically got the same rights the mothers do.
Yes, and I think that is part of the bill. The establishment of paternity. That's part of the bill. Because a lot of times in paternity court, the mother automatically has 100% custody of the baby as soon as the baby is born.
Yeah.
That's I think, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, but if I'm not mistaken, it's the legislation is basically pushing for the fathers to have equal rights as soon as the baby is born.
Yeah, but you got to
having to go to court and
the blood test too, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because as soon as the baby born, it might not be yours.
Right. Right. After the blood test verification, that the baby is yours.
After that, though, then I think it's equal rights. But I think you should have to have a blood test,
right?
Especially
and
these days.
I think that needs to be mandatory as well.
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't think women should be mad about it either.
No.
If a guy want one,
but,
you know what I'm saying?
That takes a level of maturity, man, because that's me. That takes a level of maturity, man.
I hear it somewhere.
Yeah, that's me.
So,
back vibrating.
Yeah.
that takes a level of maturity, man. Because some women, they'll take it as a sign of, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, they'll take it, they'll get on the defense about it. You know what I'm saying? But a mature woman to understand, okay, I'm just protecting myself as much as you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm protecting myself. That's it. It's nothing. Things like that is nothing really against the mother. It's more so for the protection of the father. And if you can't be woman enough and grown enough to at least be like, okay, I can accept you wanting this. Now you making me question, is it really mine? If you got if you mad at me for wanting it.
Yeah, you shouldn't be mad at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like you should be like,
yeah,
all right, go ahead.
See,
right.
This,
you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, that's how I would always thought about it. But in my experience, they be getting mad.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it multiple times, man, where they get mad about it, and you know, at the end of the day, you can be mad, but this is still what I want.
Yeah, you gotta have it. Yeah, because you don't want to go, 18 years and then you invested in the kid's life.
I've seen it.
That hurt the
firsthand.
kid too, though.
I've seen it firsthand on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
Where a guy been taking care of a kid 12, 13, 15 years, and then they find out that it ain't even his child, man.
Yeah.
So that kind of that it'll prevent those things from hurting, like you said, not only the guy but also the kid, who's the most important person in this situation. Which a lot of people seem to forget. You know what I'm saying? The kid is the most important person in this whole situation. Yeah,
because now they looking like, dad, I ain't got no dad for real.
Right.
But at the same time, it's still looking at this guy, too, to help, you know what I'm saying, provide and lead him.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
and then we'll look at him crazy if he make the decision and say, hey, you ain't mine, I ain't gonna take care of you no more. Then they look at him like he wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is,
I mean, you
really ain't, but
kinda is.
Right, yeah. You know.
Yeah, but he was tricked into being wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a tough situation.
He would definitely, I personally
that's
feel
why
like
I think from the beginning, you know what I'm saying,
establish
having that blood
you don't
test,
have to worry about it.
Yeah, it just, you know what I'm saying, that should come from the hospital.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, before you sign this birth certificate, we need you to do this.
Yeah. And I think that should be, I think that should be in legislation. Like, that should be a rule of law. Like, that should be
because
law.
if you sign the birth certificate,
you don't get it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
And that's wrong to me.
It don't matter.
Yeah, because that's wrong, because you in the moment, in the hospital. It's like, y'all all excited, you just seen the baby born, and
right.
boom, I'm a sign.
Yep.
I got my first one.
Yeah.
Next year,
you like,
like, this baby ain't getting no dark.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm dark over here. This motherfucker got blonde hair and shit.
You ain't looking like me, man. What's going on right now?
Man, let me get these blood tests. But you done signed it. And now, you know what I'm saying? Now you got blood tests and you done signed it. Oh, you finna get hit with child support because she mad.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she knows she did you wrong, but she still finna come through. You know what I'm saying? Make you pay for all that shit.
Listen. All right, let's change another subject because you finna, ooh, wait. Oh,
I mean,
Lord.
it's unfiltered, man. This is what we talk about.
Nah, you know, you know.
Because all this shit helps somebody somewhere.
Oh,
you know
yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true.
My situation, you know what I'm saying? I know they're going to help somebody somewhere.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
I put it all on
always,
the table.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get a sip from my sponsors real quick, man.
Yeah, let me check this
some
out,
of this
man.
pussy energy drink, all natural. You know, it's better than Red Bull, better than Monsters, better than them 5 hours. That shit fire. And you don't get no letdowns. You know what I'm saying? It's the greatest thing to man.
Some good pussy.
Yeah. Look, see, that's natural right there. That, you know what I'm saying? I ain't pay this man to say that. No, it's a good energy drink too, though. That shit fire.
It's actually pretty good.
yeah, that's why I be telling everybody.
No bullshit. This is
you know what I'm saying?
good.
That's why I be telling everybody. That's why I can't wait till the Wilsons do that review on it. The motherfuckers think I be bullshitting.
No, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's better cold too.
I can take some of this pussy while I'm driving.
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? This is the good kind for you, man. It ain't no hassle.
Babe, I'm talking about the drink.
You know what
I'm
I'm
talking about the drink, all right? Don't kill me now.
Now, my man was in here. He was like, oh, I can't take that home. I'm like, what you mean? You can take it home,
you can't
man.
Take it.
Take one for your wife, man.
He can't take another. He can't take another pussy
home.
home.
Good, man. You know, they company from Europe though.
Are they?
Yeah. They just moved to the States about 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we're gonna get them on the stores and on the shelves soon.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, and it's all natural too, man.
They need
you
some
know,
they come with some more flavors. I would actually buy this.
Yeah, it's the just the one right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once it start going, I'm pretty sure the flavor's gonna come with it too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I ain't the cook in that one. I ain't gonna tell them how to, you know what I'm saying,
right.
make their
Yeah, you
product,
can't do that.
but I will help promote for them and
For
shit,
sure.
man. Yeah. So yeah, I see you was looking over the Bible, man. What's your thoughts on the Bible and religion in general, especially for the black people?
Um,
It's unfiltered, man. We can say what you want to say.
I will say this. I am a believer.
Mm.
I am a believer.
Yeah.
But I've had certain circumstances with myself in regards to believing in the church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's taken, as of the last year or so, I think I've really started to get back into the actual church. But I am a believer of God. I am a believer. I guess how they break it down, I'm a believer in Christ, but not a believer in religion.
Okay,
If that
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the concept of religion. And I think that derives from me knowing the history of what, how religion was used on us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In regards to the controlling mentality that it did, in regards to using us during the slavery, that kind of turned me away from the concept of religion.
Yeah, because I always wondered why they only wanted us to read that book.
Right.
Like, that was a little confusing, because that book will let you into a lot, you know what I'm saying, that you shouldn't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I always wonder why just only that one book. And then just reading it, though, like, it don't line up to what they teach us in school.
A lot of times they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
Like, in the Bible, it say the earth was made before the sun. You know what I'm saying? But you can't say that in school and think you're going to pass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I always got
So
confused.
what are we doing here?
Yeah, so I'll be
But
like,
I guess
which one is it?
that's the whole the whole how can I say it? That's the whole battle of science versus religion, correct? That's the whole battle. Science shows us one thing, religion shows us something else. Science say we came from monkeys.
Yeah, I don't believe that either.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Science.
what I'm saying? It's like Cat said, why the monkeys still here then?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't get the message.
I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't fully turn over. I mean,
Yeah,
they didn't
all
fully
the way.
evolve
Mhm.
into like we did. Like I said, science said we came from monkeys. Religion say we came from the man upstairs.
Yeah.
So it's really a battle. Have you now? This is what I know. This supposed to be my interview, but I'm gonna ask you. Have you read? Is the Bible the only one that you've read, or have you read the Torah and the Quran?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
So,
I ain't read them
what
all.
did
I ain't read none of them all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
But the first 5 books, and all of them the same.
Really?
Yeah. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. The book of Moses.
Mm-hmm.
So that's across everything. Yeah, that's all pretty much the same. Almost
So what
verbatim. Yeah.
So see, that's what I'm saying. That's my, I guess, my gripe on everything.
Mhm.
If all the books the same,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
Well, to me, it seemed like, remember you used to play telephone as a kid?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? Like they started out good, and then
Right.
it just started fading.
Right.
Everybody going this way
So-
and that way towards, you know what I'm saying, once time starts going along. And then, like, you know, Cain got sent away, and
Mhm.
then he found his wife over here, which that don't make no sense. You know, because Cain and Abel is from Adam and Eve,
Right.
who is 1 and 2, which makes 3 and 4. How you get a wife?
Where'd she come from?
Yeah. And all these people over there, so they couldn't have been the first people then. So like, that's how I be looking at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
And you know that's
but that's all in all 5 of them. Well, I mean, it's in all 3 of the books, but the
All
first 5
first 5
chapters,
books.
yeah, the first 5 books is the same in them. Mm-hmm.
might have to open it up.
And
And
then
read,
other
check
than that,
out.
like, all the stories pretty much the same. They kind of changed the names a little
Mhm.
bit, kind of changed the scenes. Then the only difference really when they get to Jesus, and then that's when the Bible take off. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of them just kind of stopped right there though in
Really?
the Old Testament, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
then the Quran is like a bunch of bunch of metaphors, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
bunch of bars and shit. You
Right.
know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Like that's the rapper's delight.
The rapper's delight, right?
Yeah. It's crazy. They got some bars and some sayings in it though.
Okay.
Man,
Okay.
shit. I got the Devil's Bible too though. That one pretty interesting.
The
You know what I'm
Devil's
saying?
Bible.
Yeah. Cause see the
I don't
thing.
think I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And that's
Oh,
like
the
a lot of
Satanic
life
Bible.
lessons
Oh.
in that one too. And see, what people don't realize is that Satan, the devil, always asks God permission first. So he got to believe too. You know what I'm saying? So if he go to God like, man, I want permission to mess with Job.
Right.
And he said, go ahead, man. That's one of my greats. Now he got permission. He wouldn't mess with him. So if God would be like, nah, don't do that, would he have done it? You see what I'm saying?
That's a concept.
So he gotta believe in him too.
Right.
You know
Now that's
what I'm
true.
saying? So,
Well, I mean, according to him, according to the Bible, he was an angel first, right?
yeah, one of his best ones.
So he would have to believe, even if he's, down in hell now or whatever.
Yeah.
He would have had to believe in him at one point because he was supposedly one of his angels, right?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, so he just wasn't listening or whatever the story
Right,
is.
whatever the
Kicked
story
out.
is.
You know, but we all down here. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Maybe we got kicked out.
Right.
I don't know, man. The niggas struggling out here, man.
Listen.
And then, it got the curse in there. And I think that's what they was really trying to use it for, was to make it seem like we them people that's the curse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We not gonna never get through that.
Oh, we gonna get through it.
Yeah, this thing is turning around right now for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too much worried about it.
Right.
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
definitely not.
Yeah, we got entrepreneurs coming up now. Like you say, even like the CDLs, you see more people getting into that and starting their own trucking companies. And that's, to me, that's probably the easiest way to get into entrepreneurship. And we don't even know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get in there, you could work a couple, like a year or two with a company, lease you a truck. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go get a Benz, lease you a truck.
Yep.
When you on your own.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That fast. And them runs go, 20, 30,000?
It depends on, it depends.
Like you go from here to Miami with something.
Oh, yeah, you could definitely get about 10, 15 real quick.
See, that was my plan with it.
Depending on the type of load and depending on, it's a lot of stuff that goes into determining factors in regards to it. But, yeah, you can make a pretty good penny.
Yeah, that was my plan.
But like you said, man,
Miami.
Like you said, I think things are definitely starting to turn around for us as a people. We starting to open up and learn a lot more. Information is becoming more available to us, and we actually taking the time to process the information and get that information. And the good thing is what we have to do is we have to pass that information along. We have to pass that information down to our kids, because that's what we wasn't taught that. We wasn't taught that, like I said, we wasn't taught the whole entrepreneurship and everything like that. Probably because the information wasn't available to our parents and grandparents and stuff like that, for the most part. Some of them was, like you had the mom and pop stores and stuff like that. So I'm sure they had the entrepreneurial spirit, and they probably passed it down. But for the majority, we didn't have that. So now that we getting that information and everything, it's our responsibility to start passing it down to everybody and passing it out to everybody. Not just passing it down, but even passing it laterally. Like, if I got some information, I shouldn't be scared to share it with you. I shouldn't be, wanting to hold it to my chest and, no, I'm gonna take this for myself. No, pass that information, man. Because the more we all know, the better off we all gonna be. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just, okay, well, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna leave them 6 people down there by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, grab 3 of them. Hey, look, this is what I know. This is what you can do. Woo, woo. And it make everybody better, man. You just when you do that though, we just got to keep the competition, you know what I'm saying, mentality out of it, and no competition and more collaborations, man. Is how I've been looking at things lately, man. Like, no competition, more collaboration. And
I was thinking about this little concept earlier because I heard Jay-Z say 1.5 on the Land O'Lake, and I was thinking like, damn, this nigga spent all that money on that, and I was like, but now when you think about it, let's take that same 1.5 and let's spread it out and let's just give as many families as we can 50,000. Like, when you do that though, a lot of times you end up broke.
Facts.
But if you just spend the 1.5 on the car or the watch, like, them niggas don't end up broke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like when they like Antoine Walker, for example,
Mhm.
like he gave his family money and he was giving them money.
Mm-hmm.
But if he, instead of giving them money, if he'd have been buying jewelry, he probably still wouldn't be broke. And like that's a weird concept to me. It's like, how come we can't give each other the money and come up like we do with the jewelry?
Because the thing is, you can give a person the money, but you got to give them the knowledge on what to do with the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they don't have the knowledge of what to do with the money, then of course that money gonna go to waste. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's the key. You know what I'm saying? Not just giving them money. You got to give them the money and the knowledge.
Yeah.
You got to give them the money and the opportunity. Because I can tell you, oh man, I need 50,000 for this. All right, come on, let's sit down. We finna figure out how we finna do with this 50,000.
Yeah.
As opposed to just here, go
Yeah.
do what you want to do with it.
Yeah, because I had a whole conversation with myself with that. Because I'm sitting there like, damn, like if I knew Jay, he could give me 50,000, that'd be like a year, I'd be straight. Like I'd come up with that. But I was like, damn,
but you gotta
I
have,
know the nigga.
But you
You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
have, but the person you giving the money to, or a person receiving the money, they gotta have the mentality that I'm gonna flip this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something with this to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to make it work.
100,000.
Yeah.
You give me 50, I'm finna make it 100. I got a plan to make it 100. As
Yeah.
opposed to you give me 50 and I'm just finna go blow it.
Yeah.
Now, my 50 gone.
Yeah,
You
got
still in the
jewelry,
same
nigga,
place.
I ain't getting none.
Nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's why them
You
niggas
still
be
in the
buying
same
jewelry,
place.
yeah.
But that's why they, they say jewelry depreciates in value, but it
Nah, it
doesn't.
don't.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
don't.
Especially if you buying the right jewelry,
Yeah.
it doesn't depreciate. It's
Yeah.
gonna appreciate with value as
I
long
got
as.
I got the perfect example. Remember when Iverson was buying all them chains,
Mm-hmm.
and then they banned it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the price of gold per ounce back then, and look
Versus
at it
now. Exactly.
If he'd have kept buying them, that 10 million he'd have spent on jewelry, probably 100 million right now, easy. It was
Could
an
be.
investment,
It could
and they
be.
stopped it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they knew right then, like, oh no, he
Mhm.
thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He looking fly and he thinking. You know what I'm saying? No, we can't do that.
Yeah,
can't
but
do
see,
that
that's,
at all.
that's the mentality that we gotta have, man. No competition, more collaborations with each
Yeah,
other, man.
yeah, yes sir.
And we gotta start passing this knowledge on down to each other, because if we pass that knowledge down, that's one thing they can't take from us.
Yeah,
You know
for
what
sure,
I'm saying? They can
for
take
sure.
a lot of things from us, but you can't take the knowledge that we already received.
Yeah.
We got it now.
Mm-hmm. Yes sir. Yes sir. I like that though. More less competition, more collaboration.
man. That's
Yes,
what we
sir.
gotta do.
Yeah.
And that's what we doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna keep you too long, no, famo shit. But I appreciate you coming.
Man,
through
I
this
appreciate you
motherfucker,
having
man.
me, man. This
Yes,
was
sir.
definitely love,
Did
man.
you want to let the people know where they can find you, get your information, get some of them clothes or something?
Y'all
book
can
you for a
find
show?
me any and everywhere on all social media platforms at I am DJ Double L. That's I am DJ, the word double, DOUBLEL. You can find Tilted Crowns at tiltedcrownsapparel.com. You can book Just Face It Events photo booths at justfaceitevents.com. We got Airbnbs at Royal Residential Solutions. We doing travel at Royal Travel Solutions, Coastal to Heaven Solutions. Y'all can find us on Facebook at Exhale Mobile. We doing it all, man. I definitely appreciate you, man, for having me come out.
Yes, sir.
We
For sure.
As well, I appreciate my man for coming on, for having me over here in the tattoo room. Y'all be checking it out and looking out for the Black Carpet podcast as well. It'll be coming soon. We're gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna have to bring him back on my podcast
Yes,
now.
sir.
So I'm gonna put him in the other seat. I'm gonna put him in the hot seat. Black Carpet podcast, man.
Yes, sir. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Tattoo Room Unfiltered again. My man's DJ Double L came through, sat down with me, had a nice conversation. I'm the host with the most, Devon Leroy. I want y'all to live as long as y'all want and never want as long as y'all live. Plenty much love to the next time. And we fade to black.
Fade to black.
Yeah.